What's going on, Sacramento? Good to see everybody. How we sounding in California? All right, howdy, howdy. From the I almost called it. What is the gold? What is the nickname for California as far as the state motto? I almost called it the Big Bear State. It's not that. It's not the Gold Rush State. Anyway, let me know in the chat. The Centennial State is Colorado. So California, what is it there? How is everybody doing? Who's gonna be the first on this? I don't have a cowbell. I forgot to pack the cowbell. I do apologize. Hopefully you can hear me. Thanks for hitting that like button on the way in, or perhaps if you're watching this on replay, welcome to my lavender room. Right, all right, nice little purple room here with a fun yellow chair. You can see some of my gear over there. We'll talk about that in a minute. Who's going to be first on the screen? We're going Robert from Down Under. Come on, let's get him on the screen. Is this going to work? There we go. Robert, you are first. Thank you, Robert, for tuning in from Australia. I mean, literally the other side of the world. I don't even know what time it would be down there, but I appreciate you stopping by, Robert. Always good to see you. Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness. And of course, this gentleman's got to get on the screen. So hold on. Let me just by the way, say hi to the vlog. All right, say hi to the vlog. Hello, vlog. Hello. So here's the deal. Javier and I have been communicating mostly on Twitter for what feels like decades and decades, but it's been years since. So he was at the group run this morning. Oh, I should have. Maybe I can try. Hold on here. See if I can get a picture on the screen for all of you. So I hope you're doing well. Let's just hold on. Let me just try and airdrop this in real quick here. Real quick. Turn on Bluetooth. Okay. There we go. Done. Hold on. All right. So how was your run today? Let us know where you are watching from and how was your run today. Hello from Longmont over on Twitch. Yes, we are live on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, X, aka Twitter. Love, love, love everybody. Courtney, what's going on? Courtney from West Lafayette, Indiana. Come on now. Denmark is in the house. TSA has your cowbell. They probably do. They probably do have my cowbell. The Golden State? I know. I couldn't. Is it called the Golden State? I'm not sure. It's not. Oh, maybe it is. Golden State is right. Oh my goodness. All right. The Golden State. There we go. Okay. Let's just see here. And butter the bread. Let's just get it on the screen. Can I? Hold on. Hold on. It's a little hard to navigate here. It was just an epic group run here in Sacramento. All right. So we're here for CIM. It's about to go down tomorrow. There we go. Let me just see if I can drop this in and see if it shows up. Hold on, hold on. Boom. Well, well, well. Look at that. Uh-oh. But a couple people are cut off the screen. Oh, well. Well, I'll try and fix it. Look at that group. Come on, everybody. Come on. Can you even handle that? Oh, so epic. I mean, look, sorry, a couple people are cut off. I do apologize. I'll try and drag. Oh, there we go. There's Miguel and little Miggy on the right there, and then boom, and then JB over there on the left. Oh, what isn't that just an epic group? Come on, smiles all around. It was so fun this morning, and man, it's just good. It's good to see everybody. You know, you talk to a lot of people on live streams in Facebook, in Twitter, and Strava, all the good places. But every now and then, it's good to see everybody in person. Let me just turn this light down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let me just. You know what? I missed somebody. There was a new. We had a new member of the channel, and I forget his name. But anyway, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I will get your name up on the screen as soon as possible. It's been a little bit of a busy day. Yes, thank you. Here are some of the new channel members in the last couple of weeks. Do appreciate it. But a new gentleman came on just this morning, and I'm not seeing you. If you're here, let me know, and I'll try and find it. So anyway, Mike, thank you. You are one of the new members. Thank you, Mike. Do appreciate you. Mike Penner. Dan did a charity 5K Santa run for me, -2 degrees Celsius. Dan, I think I saw that photo on Twitter, or was it Strava? I don't remember. Dan, looked like a fun time, but chilly. Was it chilly out there? Looks like it. Okay. So say you can, you could start asking some questions, but I'm going to give you a little rundown on my game plan for the race. Scott is here, Hershey, Pennsylvania, easy miles, legs felt like cinder blocks, but still thankful for the miles. Vomero 17s on the feet. Awesome, awesome. Scott ran the Philadelphia Marathon recently. Let's go. Antonetta is here from Italia. Always good to see you, Antonetta. Ryan is here, ran 6 miles with my son. I'm about to start my Boston Marathon training. Boom. Oh, love it, Ryan. Good to hear. Okay. And Michael's here in the house. Weather for the race looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit humid. It's looking like upper 40s, so not quite like, ideally you want about 42 roughly at the start. 42 to 44 degrees Fahrenheit is what I've heard. So it looks like it's going to be a little warmer than that, more like the upper like 47 to 50 near the starting time. If anybody has updates, that was the last update that I saw. So let's go. Okay, what's up, Amber? Good to see you, Amber. Let's go. Oh, Arif was here this morning. Nice running with you in the morning. And if you're just joining, and there's a lot of new people streaming in all over the place, here it is, just an epic group run in Sacramento. Okay, we got Miguel off on the right. Sorry, got cut off there a little bit. Oh my goodness, just a great crew. Nice and easy here in Sacramento, getting ready for the race. Can you all see that photo? So it was a lot of fun. Thanks for coming out and supporting, and just good to see everybody is the bottom line. So, let's go. Chris says snow falling in the UK. Looking forward to a snowy long run in the morning. Oh, interesting. Snow falling. That's not totally rare, but a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I guess depends on where you're at in the UK. Very cool, Chris. You can use your new mug, right, for a nice cup of hot chocolate when you get back from your long run, Chris. Appreciate you picking up that mug. Okay. So there's questions streaming in here. Let's dive in a little bit, okay, to CIM. Thanks for streaming in. Thanks for being here. Okay, where to begin? Do you do the mountain running for road races or vice versa? Do you do the mountain running for road? No. So thanks for the question, and I'll probably tie that in here in a second. There's so much to share. So I don't want to belabor my race strategy. I don't want to belabor it. Hold on though. Who has ever done this before? All right, I've seen this trick before. Here's a little tip of the day. You know, your bib number. It's kind of like a rite of passage from your training block to the start of the race. You know what I mean? You've buttered the bread for 90 days, 120 days, 150 days, however long your training block is, and you are just like, let's go. For me, it was much shorter this time, as you saw in today's vlog, but putting the bib number on your singlet or your t-shirt, it's a rite of passage. You put the work in, and now it's time to rock and roll. So, but I saw this trick once where you use a pillow. You put your singlet or your t-shirt around a pillow, and then I've never done this before. And then you put your bib number on. So I am 7154. Okay, and I don't know. There is tracking for the race. Really good tracking, I do believe. So I think you should be able to track me and all the runners. But 7154. But then you put it around the pillow so that you get a nice flat lay for your bib number on there. So anyway, it's exciting. We got our bib fasteners there. All right, I'll get a little better shot there of that. So very exciting. So the race strategy. Here we go. The goal is 2:18. So all right, I'm going to come back to your questions. They're coming in hot. The goal is 2:18. That's my A goal. Okay. 2 hours and 18 minutes because that is the OTQ, the Olympic Trials qualifier. As I talked about in today's video, today's vlog this morning, and this connects to the question that was just up on the screen, is that, hold on here. So is 2:18, is 5:16 a mile. Okay. 5:16 a mile. And, I want to negative split. In fact, I must negative split. And for everybody that's familiar with CIM, it is a net downhill course, but it's not a flat course. It has some rollers in it. And if you go to the CIM website, if you haven't been there yet and you are racing tomorrow, and go to their course, they have a really amazing video describing every single section of the course. It's really valuable. And I believe mile 8 is the most difficult mile. It's a net uphill mile. So keep that in mind. Confirm that. But I just saw it on their website. So it's a rolly hill, and the first mile is all downhill. So at the end of the day, I want to come through basically at like 109.50-ish. All right, right around there. Maybe 110 at the slowest and maybe 109.30 at the fastest. But to run 2:18, I just know I need to hold back. And so my notion is 5:20s, but keeping in mind that some miles are going to be fast, some miles are going to be slow because of the rollers that are in there. And it might be a difference of 5 seconds or 8 seconds or 3 seconds. So it's not like, but there will be a difference from mile to mile. But as far as overall average pace, that first half marathon, 5:20s. Now, the butter on the bread, is that I want to sorry, I'm just thinking about all the stories we were sharing this morning at the group run. By the way, thanks for being here, everybody. I'm going to keep talking as we put this back up on the screen in case you're just joining us. That was the crew this morning. It was amazing. So the butter here in CIM at CIM is the pack. It's going to be epic. And why do I do road racing and not just trail racing? I love trail racing. I love mountain racing. That's like my specialty is mountain racing, vertical. But I love road racing because you can pack up, and there's nothing like running fast in a pack. There's just nothing. It's kind of like cross country in high school, but like, man, when you get a crew of 10, 20, 30 guys that are just, but I think so tomorrow, there's going to be 100 guys running between 5:10 and 5:25. At least 100 guys. All right, that's a small number. But there will be some guys running 5:10 to 5:12 a mile, okay, or 5:13 a mile. I don't want to be there. That's not me. I want to live 5:17 to 5:21, 5:22 a mile that first half. And maybe even just a little slower for some certain miles that, like mile 8, that net uphill. It's so tempting. You think, well, it's only 5 seconds, but it makes such a difference later in the race if you just can hold back early. And, I don't have a ton of marathon experience. A little, this would be my 5th road marathon, but you continue to learn and not get too excited those first miles, and especially like mile 1. Like mile 1 is a big downhill mile. Mile 2 is kind of a little bit of an uphill mile. So that's my race. Like at least the first half, that's the race strategy, and then going from there. Hitting the halfway point, but still not getting too excited. It's still too early. If you look at the profile map, the profile of the course, the elevation, the second half is the better half, okay, compared to the first half. The first half has more rollers, and then the second half is a little more, it doesn't have as many, and when I say rollers, it's not like big up, it's not like, Heartbreak Hill or like the Verrazano Bridge or the Queensboro Bridge in New York. It's not like that, but it's still enough of an uphill that you just got to be conscious of what you're putting your legs through. So that's okay. I'm gonna stop because I know you guys have questions, but that's the overall strategy. And again, oh yeah, okay. One more point: chasing people. I said this at the group run this morning. Is the power of chasing people versus being chased is really, it's powerful. So if I can hold back, and then if I'm feeling good, I don't know. I might feel good. I might not. I don't know. That's why we race, right? So the first, so I'm thinking with 10 miles to go, so mile 16 is where I'll just start to evaluate, okay, what's going on? How am I feeling? Should I start to pick up the pace a little bit and maybe talk to the guys around me and just say, hey, how are you feeling? What's going on? Not like have a huge conversation, but just kind of feel it out with everyone and see if there's, a crew in that range that starts to pick it up, like is feeling decent and it starts to pick it up just a little bit, not a ton, but just a little bit around mile 16. So, okay, I will stop. Yes, Daniel, there is an elite start. Are you allowed to drive the course? I have not driven the course, but I've watched the videos. I don't know if you'd be allowed at this point. You could, yeah, I bet you could still drive it. But no, I have not driven the course. Thank you, Oscar. I appreciate that. Appreciate the support, Joachim. Michael says the rollers are brutal. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you just got to be patient through those rollers. Yep, Daniel, I just addressed that about the hills. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, so I'm just looking through your questions here. So I am not going to go faster in the first mile, but there are certain miles. Okay, I have it all written down, but I believe, on the website, it's written down I believe it's miles 3 to 6, and I'll write all this down for myself. But 3 to 6, where you can go a little bit faster. It's amazing. Again, go to the CIM website, and they just lay it out like section by section, mile by mile, as far as when to maybe pick it up a little bit and when to hold back a little bit. So, good question there, Neville. I will be taking Morton gels, Stacy, and I have 5 of them. I won't. So I'll eat one of them. How I do it is I have a gel, basically an hour before the race. So on the bus ride out to the starting line. So, but I'll have 5 gels with me in the morning. Okay. I'm just trying to. So I will be looking. This is a good question. Will this race be a watches off and run by feel, or will you be keeping track of splits as the miles go by? I will be keeping track of splits. I will. Yeah, good question. I love to train by feel. But for this race, yeah, I'll be, and it's obviously different than a trail race or a road race. So I will be tracking via the watch. Good question. I'm just trying to, let's see. Yes, I have been coordinating with, have you coordinated with anyone to pack up and run an OTQ pace? Just wondering, since you mentioned meeting some racers on your travels. Yes, indeed. Yes. Lots of guys. In fact, one of the guys in this picture from the group run this morning, where is he? He's kind of, you can't, basically he's kneeling down in the second row. With a blue shirt on, but he is going for the OTQ. So we talked about what we're going for, and so yes, We have been coordinating. Good question. Yes, it is. It is a fast course. It's considered one of the fastest courses in the West. If not the fastest course in the West. Okay, sorry if I'm missing any. Yep, bread and pasta. What's for dinner? Bread and pasta, Craig. So precious little baby there in your picture. Love it, Craig. So yeah, and probably a bobo for dessert, if you know what I mean, Craig. You know how I roll. Thank you, Robert. Do appreciate it. Okay. Chris says, all the best tomorrow, Seth. Joining you from a bath with bubbles right now. A bit under the weather here. And oh my goodness, Chris, that's great. Glad we could join you. CK, late to the party. Good luck, Seth. We believe in you. Oh, thank you, CK. And if you haven't watched today's vlog, you should go watch it. I explain in a little more, and maybe I'll talk about it right now, but just a little more of the mental side for this race and what's been a unique training block. And I don't necessarily feel like crazy prepared. I started really training for this 9 weeks ago, and therefore, making that transition from the mountains to the roads, it's always tough. It's not ideal, but I'm a mountain runner. I'm not a road runner. I can still run fast on the roads, but my love and passion is the mountains, as you all know. So I'm just excited to pack up and just to go compete. Like that, at the end of the day, that's what's going to be fun, is competing against everyone. And who knows? Maybe it works out tomorrow, and maybe all you can do is try. And it's just been a very unique training block, a little miniature training block for CIM to close out the year. Oh, that's a good question. What are your B and C goals? Anch, thank you. So that's a great question. So A goal 218. I'll be honest, like I'd be doing backflips to PR as well. All right, 220, 220. Why not? Like that would be epic to hit a PR. I'm not getting any younger. You know what I mean? It's like 38 years old. It's like at this point in my life, it's just all butter. Anything that just to be able to compete and run 26.2 miles at a decent clip is hashtag grateful. You know what I mean? So that would be fun to get a PR as well. And then Seagull, shout out to Beantown. All right, Boston, let's go. So I need to. I've confirmed it once or twice, but I want to confirm again. But I believe, right, everybody. I believe if I can run, let's say if I run 225, let's say tomorrow 225. Not a great day, but for my C goal, I'd love a time that would get me into Boston 2025. Okay, so because there's the window, and I believe the window is open now for 2025 to submit a time. Right. All these applications, it's like you can't keep them straight sometimes. So PR, A goal, OTQ, B goal, PR, C goal, Boston 2025. Who's gonna be there? Who's coming with me to Boston 2025? Yes, indeed, Joel. Electrolytes tonight, indeed, and during. Yes, and yes. Correct, Joel. Can't wait for all that goodness. Hashtag old man strength. Amen. Oh my goodness, Michael, this makes me happy. They just opened an Andy's in New York City where I live. What should I get my first time going in there? Oh man. Oh, that's a great one. I mean, it's hard to pass up cookie dough, but like their mint chocolate chip with strawberries, that's pretty good too. Michael, that's awesome. I don't know if there's Andy's out here in California. Does anybody know that? You're really well rested. I hope so, Daniel. I hope so. What do you think you reflect on most during a race when miles are rolling by? Says Caleb. I definitely, there's moments where I can fall into a reflection mode. There's definitely moments, what I write on my arm, haven't done that yet. So I definitely reflect on that, on the people that I'm giving the race for, put the suffering, offering the suffering up for other people. But I certainly think about the training. I'll definitely think about the long runs that I did. 3 marathons in this training block. Don't do that. Just saying. But I did that, and it was an interesting experiment. I'll just put it that way, and we'll see how it pans out tomorrow. So I think about the training, and then I also don't. You don't want to zone out either, because sometimes you can zone out and you're like, oh, and then things, you slow down and you just, so I do like to focus on form as well. So eyes up, pump arms, quick feet, and then just like shoulders back, not like crazy back, but like I don't want to slump over and like, I don't know. So there's moments where I definitely have to really dial in the focus on the form. So good question there. Caleb, good. Okay. I'm always training when the lives are going down. Tommy is literally training and running right now. Tommy, welcome aboard. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you, Ann. Appreciate you, Ann. And thank you all for hanging out on a Saturday. We'll take a few more questions here, but if you're just joining us, you can maybe watch the replay if you're curious a little more about the race strategy. Yeah, just gratitude to make it happen tomorrow. Let's go. Appreciate you, Frank. I know, Mike. What will be your post-race meal and beverage? A nice cold one. Definitely gonna have a cold one. I don't know. Sometimes it's crazy, but I will enjoy something. But sometimes it takes a while for my stomach to settle after a hard race. So, but who knows? Actually, this is a good point. If you are in Sacramento for CIM, we're planning to meet up somewhere tomorrow night. I don't know where yet, like a pub or a dessert spot, or it's hard to get a big group for a restaurant, but I'm gonna go downtown. I'm gonna be in downtown. I don't know where yet though, so I'll post it Twitter, Facebook, Strava. I'll post it somewhere, maybe a barbecue place. I don't know, Mike, but it's a good. Thank you for the reminder, and yes, we'll celebrate. Christina's in the house. Good to see you. Good luck, Seth. Fresh, healthy, and happy at the starting line. Let's go. I thought you said let's gel. Let's go. That's indeed. Appreciate it, Christina. That's awesome. Okay. Let's go. Yes, another person from Twitch. What's up from Twitch? Appreciate you tuning in. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's go. All right. So I think that's about it for today. I got to rest up. Thank you, John, for the comment there. Excited for you tomorrow. Praying for you, your good rest and final prep. Appreciate it, John. And Tommy is out there pounding ground. Appreciate you, Blue Raiden. Enter the pain cave and run like the wind. Yes. Oh, interesting. That's good to know about. Very good. Appreciate you letting me know. Ryan says, I think Boston 2024 will be my last Boston. Oh, Ryan, maybe we can convince you to get up there for one more in 2025. Yes, Dermot, thank you for being here. That's awesome to see how you do in the race considering your drop in weekly mileage. Yes, it's going to be interesting. Michael, good luck. Exciting. I'll be watching the runners. Good luck, says Daniel. Very good. Mike, go. Thanks, Seth. Go for it, Daniel. So one more time, we got case. I don't know how. I never know exactly the tracking, but 7154 is the bib number. 7154. So anyway, I'm assuming you can just plug it into their tracking system and then it should populate. I'm not exactly, but 7154. So we got it, and quite a nice. I will just. Oh yeah, there's the shoe. But look at this. I must say, this is one of my more favorite race shirts so far. Like and I guess it's the 40th anniversary. Am I doing the math? Oh boy, that means I'm getting older. So isn't that nice? It's like it's Asics, but I don't know. It feels pretty sweet. And there's I got the bear on there for California. So good. Okay, butter the bread, and will you be in Boston this year to do a group run? I don't think so. Don't think so, Ryan. Not to, I'm going to be in New York City for the half marathon, though. All right. Have a great night. Have a great day. Have a great morning. Whenever you're watching this, if you're racing tomorrow, all the best. Remember, enjoy the process, not just the starting line, not just the finish line, but putting your shoes on in the morning, waking up, even though it'll be early. Just like those little moments of putting your bib number on. It's those moments that you've worked hard for, and it's that soaking in that makes this sport special. So better stop because I'm getting a little emotional over here. Get a little emotional, everybody. All right, onward and upward. Love you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Actually, oh my goodness, we're going live tomorrow after the race. We are going live tomorrow after the race, but I'm not sure when. I think it's maybe 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. I don't remember. It's on YouTube. All right. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I get to say it. Ciao.